Well. You're listening to Gloves Off with Professor Buitrón. Alright then, I may say words on point, straightforward. No jibber but everybody forward. Issues, facts and solution. Get it at Gloves Off with Professor Buitrón. Alright, one of the thing is a revolution. Get it on point with Professor Buitrón. Gloves Off. No nonsense issues, politics, community. A better men follow reader. Gloves Off, a revolutionary show with everything that you need to know. With Professor Buitrón. Watch ya!
We're here at Charlie's Lounge, Cigar Lounge. We're going to be talking to the owner and how all this started. Come of age. How are we doing today?
How you doing?
Good. Nice to meet you. Well, tell us about how you guys started Charlie's Lounge.
Well, we went to last summer. My business and partner, Omar Ayala, and myself, we went to Santa Rosa Beach in Florida.
Okay.
And we were looking for a cigar lounge over there just to sit down and have a few cigars and a beer. And we ended up in this place at the Santa Rosa Beach. And it was pretty nice. It wasn't as big as this one. It was kind of smaller. It wasn't vintage setup. It was just more modern. We were there smoking a cigar, and we kind of looked at each other. And we're like, how come in Laredo we don't have a bar, a cigar lounge and bar where you can sit down and be there until after midnight, at least until 2 in the morning, and
just relax.
In good atmosphere. On that one, they had a jazz band, and they only had beer and wine, and it was packed that night. And we were like, we need something like this in Laredo. And then we looked at each other, and he's like, shall we open one in Laredo? And I'm like, oh, how much money you have? How much money I have? Let's talk about it once we get back to Laredo. And we came back from that trip, and we started researching the places and start doing the research of what we needed to get the business going.
Sure. And, that's what a lot of people do not understand. It takes that entrepreneurship click to say, you know what, I'm going to start something. I'm going to take that first step.
Absolutely, yeah.
And once you take that first step, then you can go forward. Cigar lounges are fascinating. A lot of people don't know I'm an executive chef. We had restaurants in the past and such. And the first cigar lounge that I ever saw was actually owned by Bruce Willis, Norris, and others in Dallas.
Okay.
And I remember going in there, and it was a very nice setup that they had. I don't know if it's still open now, but these are things that people can associate, because sometimes folks say, you know what, they don't allow the wife doesn't allow them to smoke in the house, or you have to go outside, and there's always all that stuff. So you say, you know what, I'm going to go relax somewhere else, and it's a good place for fellowship as well.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's all about, and I'm glad to see that Laredo is sparking up with, you know what, I'm going to start that business. I'm going to take that step, and I'm going to initiative go forward. But this is a little bit special because, we've talked about, and you also do a poker.
Yes, we also do a free poker night on Monday. It's sponsored by the Texas Poker Tour.
Right.
They come here on Mondays, and they set up tables, and it's all free poker, and they bring food, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, no, and what happens is that poker now, this is what's going on now, it's free. And not only free, it's legal.
It's legal.
And it's legal. It's not like some, like they say, those the maquinitas, the one-armed bandits that are running around in every corner here, that all of a sudden, there's shady things going. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good thing about it. Doing it legally, doing it correctly, and moving a step forward. Right now, we're going to take me inside the and explain to me what's going on with the cigar shop.
Sure.
Okay, go. Yeah. So explain to me what's going on here. We got a couple of different cigars, and
we have different blends and brands. We can put on the top shelf the cigars that are more expensive, and more costly. Like for example, here you have Padrón, Arturo Fuente, Padrón, and then you have a few Macanudos here and Knob, and Rocky Patel's over here.
Sure.
On this shelf we put all the flavor ones. There's many flavors. We have from Java Latte, which is a coffee flavor, Cherry Bombs, a cherry flavor. This one is exotic fruits. We have these Roman Julietas. They also they have a sweet flavor. The CAOs, Cuba. So we're running out of stocks. We were expecting a new order this week, because these flavor cigars actually are the ones that move faster than any other cigars.
Really?
They sell a lot.
Do you have more women now getting into cigars?
Yes, actually the favorite among women is this one. And actually it comes also in vanilla flavor. This one we just finished last night. And females, they love this CAO's flavor Petite. And they have actually ordered more different flavors. So because the female, they've been asking for it, hey, can you have more flavors? Can you bring something different? So we've been bringing other flavor cigars for the female. I've seen a big increase on females smoking cigars nowadays.
Yeah.
Since we opened. Over here we have our own blend. Is called Tres Haces. These cigars are 100% handmade. They come from Nicaragua and República Dominicana, Dominican Republic. And these cigars are made with a Cuban leaf, meaning that the seeds were imported from Cuba and they were grown.
The
tobacco is produced in Dominican Republic and Nicaragua, and they are rolled over there in Nicaragua, and then they get shipped to Dallas, and then they ship them over here.
All right. Well, thanks. That's good stuff. And folks, if you guys want to come out here and get some good cigars, you know where we can.
Absolutely.
Call Charles Lounge.
And we have beer and wine, and you can sit down and relax. You can bring your own bottle and just pay a cork fee, and you're gonna enjoy your own cigars. We sell you the setup.
That's awesome. And right now we're going to go talk to our new associate judge, Nathan True, and we're going to talk a little. Number one, congratulations.
Thank you, Billy.
And our new associate municipal court judge. How do you feel?
I feel good. I would like to thank City Council and the city managers for appointing me. That's what they did on Monday. I can't wait to work with Judge Dominguez and our second associate judge, Eduardo Wayo Davila.
And congratulations to Davila.
So it's going to be a great team. Everybody's young. Everybody's got a lot of vision. The person that's spearheading this is Judge Dominguez. He's got a lot of vision, and he's open to ideas, and he's going to take our ideas in as we move the court along. I think his main idea is, number one, serve the people of Laredo with respect, and also move the folks along. The biggest problem had always been folks would just get there to the court and just spin in the wind,
right?
For hours on end. But now there's a difference. Folks get in, they get their problems, their issues resolved, and they're out the door.
But then you see, that's what needs to be done. And you ran a race stating that you want to change. Judge Dominguez ran a race stating that I'm going to do change. And I think you all are going to go in there and change is going to be seen. I think we're going to see it come out of the Flintstones into the Jetsons now.
Yeah, that's the thing, because we talk about change, but with like change for the better. Not just for change's sake, because that just doesn't make any sense. Because there's some things that work, and so we keep it the same. There's some things that don't, and then we need to fix it and then move forward.
And that's the way it should be. Number one, congratulations again.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. I couldn't have done it without your help. Judge Garza here, everybody else that's been on the team that moved me forward. I came out of nowhere. Just everybody was asking who's Nathan True, and then we just blew up on the map.
And the problem is, and I was talking to several people. In fact, I was talking to someone earlier today, and he says the thing about Nathan is he's part of the community. He helps the community. And that makes a huge difference. That's an impact. when you become part of the community of Laredo, then everybody's accepted. That's the change. You have some politicians that run, and whether they win or they lose, as soon as they get that title or they don't, they forget about everybody else. And you have helped out and continue to give, and that changes the perspective of things.
I think that's what it is to be a public servant. I mean, you got to get your face out there. You got to be involved with the community. It's not just a select few that you pick and choose who you want to associate with. You got to associate with Laredo at large, and that includes everybody.
Exactly.
Yes.
So tell me, what do you see that's going to really make the huge impact in the board now?
What I see is the volume of people coming in. There's a backlog of cases. Number one, just because folks were not getting proper notice to be in court. Now that Judge Dominguez is there every day, morning through afternoon, that was by himself the past couple of months. He's managed to move the docket so well. The fact that once I come in and Wayo Dawda Jr. comes in, that's 3 judges sitting on the bench. That's going to really move the cases along. So I think the main impact is just having the cases move along and getting it settled.
So, number one, it's going to change the whole dynamics of a lot of people.
It's going to change the dynamics. The fact that you're having 1 court setting or 2 court setting and your tickets are settled, either through trial or through a deferred disposition or no contest, and that's done. You're not waiting 6 months, 9 months for for your cases to pile up.
That's great. That's great for Laredo, and I think that's, like I said, that's nice.
Yeah, and the fact is that, as people are coming in to pay their tickets or getting their cases resolved, they're also cognizant about their driving behaviors. So, that's the whole thing that we try to do. It's not about just fines and punishments. It's about better driving behavior. It's about
The betterment of the whole community.
Yeah, about, slowing down, putting on your seatbelt, stop texting on your phone when you're driving.
Well, we wish you the best. We wish the court the best. All 3 of you judges are going to do a wonderful job.
Thank you. I'll have my ceremony on April 25th at noon at the courthouse, so y'all are welcome to come out.
We'll be there.
And then there afterwards, we'll come over here and hang out at Charlie's Cigar Lounge.
Awesome. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful Easter. Peace.
Thank you so much. Happy Easter.
So tell me more, what else do you have going on here, Charlie?
Well, first of all, I want to introduce you to Mary Lou. She's our new bar manager. She's the one that's going to be running here pretty much the show. She has plenty of experience working at bars. So she have come up with a bunch of ideas of how to also promote the Charlie's Lounge so people can also enjoy it, and also we want to attract more females into the place, because a lot of females that have the idea that this is only a guy spot, and it's not true. We also have females that they also enjoy cigars.
So tell me some of the ideas that you have coming in.
Well, we're going to start doing ladies' night, where we do half price on wine, your choice. We will also do some sangrias that we will have on special, made with fruit. And
we're planning to also bring live music on Wednesdays and Thursdays, so that way females can come and also enjoy a nice atmosphere of music.
Okay, so your schedule right now in the week is what happens on Monday?
Monday is usually is poker night.
Okay, and Tuesday?
Tuesday we have a special for law enforcement or special first responders, more than anything. Anybody that gets is involved in the community, either EMS, firefighters, or any law enforcement, we'll give them a 10% discount that night on all purchases.
And Wednesday?
I know Wednesday's ladies' night.
Okay. And you were talking about a mobile. What do you have about your mobile?
We have now a mobile cigar lounge. So what we do pretty much is we go to events. We already we went to 2 golf tournaments here in Casablanca. Also, we went to an event in New Braunfels where it was a bike rally. We did pretty well over there as well. To the Harley Davidson in San Antonio also, we were invited, and we set up a cigar outdoors cigar lounge, and we sell the cigars there. People can sit down and enjoy it under a tent. We put some fans to make it cool, and it's pretty much the same concept. It's just that we can bring it to you, and you don't have to be getting out of your place, or if you want to just add it on for to bring your clientele or your guests for an event, we go there and we set up a nice setup of a cigar lounge so you can sit down and give the opportunity to your guests to make purchase of cigars and enjoy them. We also created it's called a cigar box, and I don't have it here because I was making some adjustment to it. So we have some cigar box. They're very pretty. I can send you a picture later on. And we've been using them for weddings. So when you walk into the reception of the wedding, the front table, whoever is planning the wedding, it will rent this cigar box. It can hold up to 60 cigars or more, maybe 75 you can put in there. And then it's a beautiful box. It looks very presentable for a wedding setup or any other private event with either whether corporate or something big that you want.
Bachelor parties, you guys like to have them for bachelor parties.
Yes, that's different because the difference between the mobile cigar and the cigar box is the cigar box, whoever rented it pays in advance for the cigars, and they're gonna be given for free as a courtesy to the event to the clients, or I'm sorry, to the guests. On the mobile cigar, we just sell the cigars and the place that you wish us, you decided for us to sell.
That's awesome, and that's great to know. So, folks, if you guys want to enjoy some time, come over here to Charlie's Lounge. Every day is going to be a different way for you guys to enjoy yourselves.
Absolutely.
I want to thank you.
Thank you.
And we want to thank Judge Chu. And until next time, you guys are peace.